Yeah, Take 5 is out on the street today, and we're at the a Golden Moment exhibition, an exhibition of photographs from the World Dwarf Games.
The exhibition is the 33 best photos of the 33 team members, all in different sports and action shots. One of the really good things about having this exhibition is that we were able to pick up some really positive media through the exhibition, but when we were at the Games, we couldn't get any media at all. So I think that sends a very powerful message that photographic exhibitions can be a really good voice and can really create awareness.
We went over there kind of with a lot of pressure on ourselves from within the team and externally after doing so well in 2009. And yeah, to step out on day one and win over 20 medals and then finish third overall on the medal tally with 76 medals was, yeah, it was more than we could have asked for, and yeah, extremely proud of all the athletes that went.
Yeah, and it's really tough. Like we train hard. Like before I had a bit of an injury, I was training 7 days a week. We've got fitness targets, we've got training programs, we've got our own sport-specific coaches. And if we don't meet our fitness targets and if we're not training, and we turn up at a training camp and we've declined, we're off the team. So it's completely serious, and it's a real shame that we're not being recognised as professional sports people.
It's interesting, after the London Olympics, all we heard was how badly the Australian team did, or how badly something did. And I was like, hello, 70 medals.
70 medals!
You suck.
With all of the medals that you're winning overseas, over here in Australia, there seemed to be literally no mention of it in the media.
Yeah, I don't really have an answer to that. It's something that it's extremely frustrating that quite often anything that's in the media in regards to dwarfism seems to be a negative connotation, whether it's a incident where somebody's injured or possibly injured, or whether it's just someone making a fool of themselves. And it was a little bit ironic in 2009. Similarly, as soon as we got back, there was an incident at Cranbourne Racecourse with the Midget Cup being held, where people were on the backs of average height individuals running a race, and one of them almost was horrifically injured, and that made front page news, and yeah, no one really heard about the World Dwarf Games. So the fact that it happened again was something that, I don't know, you just kind of have to laugh at, don't you? I mean...
And in terms of recognition from the Australian public, do you feel like you got any, or do you reckon that the media could have done more, or...?
Yes and yes. Yeah. I think we've got a long way to go. But I think things like this can only be positive.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, look, I believe we can get the recognition we deserve. I really do believe we can. That won't happen next week. It may not happen next year, or in the next 5 years, 10 years. But I think we can get there. Yeah. I think society can get there with us.
What kind of changes would you like to see in the way Australia as a whole supports the dwarf athletes?
Probably more publicity, more recognition, positive publicity.
Yeah, that's right.
In terms of like what we're really capable of doing, instead of the old usual fantasy sort of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or being in the media because something's happened and we're a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah.
The best idea would be for Australia to host the Games. That would turn it. Because we would naturally lift the level of professionalism of the event. However, we don't have the resources and the infrastructure here within our short stature community to do such a thing. So if the Australian government, or if one of the big sporting communities could jump on our board and help us run such an event, I think that would be the absolute turning point.
I just think people need to realise that we're not just trying to get on TV and look, we've won a gold medal. We're actually determined athletes. We want to show you that we can do everything. We can swim, we can run, we can throw. We just want people to know that you don't have to follow us, but we'd love you to, just to show that no matter what your disability is out there, if you give it a go, the reward will pay off in the end.
We are just so incredibly proud of you. I mean, the photos. Have you checked out these photos?